The day I decided to ignore everyone's warning about her, my entire life changed. My name is Jason. This happened during my senior year of high school in Ohio. Everyone knew Lily Carter, not because she was the smartest, not because she was the prettiest, but because every guy who dated her ended up heartbroken. People said she played games, people said she liked drama, and most importantly, people said she would ruin you. I didn't believe it. The first time I saw her, she was sitting alone in the school library. Rain was hitting the windows. She looked different from everyone else, quiet, focused, almost sad. She was reading a book while everyone else was on their phones. I walked past her, then I walked back. I don't know why. Maybe curiosity, maybe stupidity. Is that book good? I asked. She looked up slowly. Her green eyes locked on mine. For a moment she said nothing, then she smiled. Depends, she said. Are you the type of guy who finishes what he starts? I laughed nervously. Usually. She closed the book. Good, she said. Most guys quit halfway. That was the moment everything started. The next week we began talking every day, in class, at lunch, after school. She was funny, sharp, different from other girls. She didn't try to impress anyone, but people noticed her anyway. One day my best friend Mark pulled me aside. Bro, he said seriously, stay away from Lily. I rolled my eyes. Why? Mark shook his head. You really don't know? I didn't, so he told me. Her last boyfriend transferred schools. The one before that got into fights all the time. Another guy stopped coming to school completely. People said Lily messed with their heads. She's trouble, Mark said. But the weird thing, when I was with her, she felt completely normal. Kind even. One afternoon we sat on the football bleachers watching the sunset. Why does everyone hate you? I asked. She smiled a little. They don't hate me, she said. They're just scared. Of what? She looked away. Of the truth. That answer stayed in my mind. Weeks passed. Then one night she texted me. Do you trust me? I typed back. Yeah. Then she sent another message. Good, because tomorrow everything will change. I thought she meant something romantic. I was wrong. The next morning when I arrived at school, everyone was staring at me, whispering. Phones were out. Mark ran toward me. His face was pale. Jason, so what the hell did you do? What? He showed me his phone. My stomach dropped. There was a photo circulating through the entire school, a photo of me and Lily. But it wasn't just a normal photo. It looked like we were cheating during an exam, and according to the caption, I was the one who planned it. But that wasn't even the worst part, because at the bottom of the post, it said one name, uploaded by Lily Carter. And at that moment, I realized something terrifying. Either Lily had betrayed me, or someone wanted it to look that way, and I had no idea which one was true. By lunch, the whole school thought I was a cheater. Teachers were whispering, students were laughing. Some people filmed me walking through the hallway like I was some kind of criminal. I kept texting Lily. No answer, no reply, nothing. Finally, I found her after school. She was sitting on the same library chair where we first met, calm, like nothing had happened. I walked straight up to her. What did you do? She looked at me, confused. What are you talking about? I showed her the post. Her eyes widened. That's fake. My heart was racing. You posted it. No, she said quietly. I didn't. I didn't know what to believe. Everything pointed to her, but something in her voice sounded real. She grabbed my phone, scrolled through the post, then she whispered something strange. Oh no. What? She looked around the library like someone was watching us. This happened again. Again? She nodded slowly. This is what they do. Who? She leaned closer. The people who want me gone. I stared at her. Lily, though, what are you talking about? She took a deep breath. Then she told me something that shocked me. Every boyfriend she ever had got framed for something, cheating, fighting, stealing. Rumors would spread. Fake screenshots appeared, edited photos. People turned against them. Eventually they left school. Someone has been doing this for years, she said. Why you? I asked. Her voice dropped to a whisper. Because I know something about them. Before I could ask what she meant, a slow clap echoed behind us. We both turned around. Standing near the library entrance was my best friend, Mark. He was smiling, but it wasn't his normal smile. It was cold. You finally figured it out, he said. My chest tightened. No, Mark, but what are you talking about? He walked closer. I warned you about her. Yeah, I said slowly. You did. Then Lily spoke. He's the one, she said. My brain froze. What? Mark laughed. Wow, bam. Wow, Lily, he said. You're getting faster. My heart started pounding. You did this? I don't know. I asked him. Mark shrugged. It was easy. Why? He looked straight at Lily. Because she ruined everything. Lily's hand started shaking. I had never seen her scared before. Jason, she whispered, we need to go. But Mark raised his phone. Oh, we're not done yet. He turned the screen toward us. My stomach dropped again. It was another post already going viral in the school chat. A video of Lily kissing someone. But it wasn't me. It was Mark. And according to the caption, she had been cheating on me with my best friend. The video looked real, too real. Students were already reacting. Messages were exploding. I looked at Lily. Her face was pale. I swear that's not real, she said. But Mark just smiled. And then he said something that made my blood run cold. You still don't remember me, do you? And suddenly, Lily's entire expression changed, like she had just seen a ghost. The library was silent. I looked at Lily, then at Mark. Remember what? I asked. Lily stepped back slowly. You moved away, she whispered. Mark tilted his head. 3 years, he said. 3 years and you forgot. I was completely lost. What are you two talking about? Mark looked at me, then he laughed quietly. Jason, you really have no idea what kind of person your girlfriend is. Lily shook her head. Stop. But Mark continued. You remember Westbrook Middle School? He asked her. Her eyes filled with fear. Don't say it. But he said it anyway. My brother. The air felt heavy. What brother? I asked. Mark's voice dropped. The one who ended up in the hospital. I felt my stomach twist. What does that have to do with Lily? Mark's eyes burned with anger. Everything. He turned to me. My brother dated her. My heart skipped, and after she dumped him, rumors started. Cheating, lies, fake messages. The whole school turned on him. He got bullied, harassed, pushed around. Then one night, he tried to end his life. The room went silent. I looked at Lily. She was crying now. That's not what happened, she whispered. Mark slammed his fist on the table. Liar. Those rumors weren't from me, she cried. Then who? Mark shouted. Lily pointed at him. You. Mark froze. For the first time that his confidence cracked. You started them, she said. You were jealous your brother liked me. Mark's face went pale. You're insane. But Lily kept going. I figured it out years later, she said. You hacked his account. You made fake screenshot. You turned the school against him. My head was spinning. Mark looked at me. You actually believe this? I didn't answer because suddenly something clicked. Every boyfriend Lily had was someone who got close to Mark. Every scandal started with him. Why? I asked quietly. Mark looked at the floor. Then he laughed again, but this time it sounded broken. Because nobody leaves my family like that, he said. I stared at him. So you ruined her life? Justice, he said. Then Lily said something none of us expected. You know your brother knows the truth now, right? Mark froze. He messaged me last month. Mark's eyes widened. He found the old files. The fake screenshots. He knows you made them. For the first time, Mark looked terrified. Then the library door opened and 2 teachers walked in. Behind them, the school principal, and standing beside them was a tall guy I had never seen before. Mark whispered one word. Jason, who's that? Lily answered quietly. That's his brother. The guy stepped forward. He looked straight at Mark and said something that changed everything. I told him everything. Mark dropped his phone. The fake posts, the rumors, the videos, everything started collapsing in seconds, but the real shock came later. That night, Lily and I sat on the football bleachers again, the same place where everything started. I'm sorry, I told her. She shook her head. You stayed, she said. That's new. We watched the sunset in silence. Then she smiled softly. You know what's funny? What? You're the first boyfriend who didn't run away. I laughed. Well, I almost did. She leaned her head on my shoulder, and for the first time, Didio said there were no rumors, no lies, just the truth. But even now, sometimes I think about one thing. If I'd listened to everyone's warning about Lily Carter, I would have never learned how dangerous a best friend can be.
Subscribe to the channel to stay up to date with new stories every day.